Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear, high as necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better, Voltron, transform to DX Don, Mega, and Unseen. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device, and the smoke full of steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? I'm so happy to be here with you guys. My name is Don Mega, and I am your host of the show. This is Am I on the Air? This is your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews, non-spoiler, of course. This is where you come on a week-by-week basis to get caught up with everything. It's season 23, it's episode 10, and tonight's show is titled Unforgivable. I got one movie review for you, I got one TV show review for you, and then we're going to get into our news of the week. So, I am so happy to be here once again. We're broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here on this Monday, December the 13th. Can you believe we're already almost midway through December already? I feel like it just started yesterday, and we're already on the 13th. It's insane. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know about some plugs. My boy Peeps, who of course does his show, The People's Forum, every single week. Every Monday, he drops what he calls the Marvel Cinematic Monday. And basically he talks anything Marvel on a week-by-week basis every single Monday. And right now, every Monday, he's basically recapping the latest episode of Hawkeye. And so this week's episode was recapping episode 4, which I thought the episode was fantastic. And my boy Peeps was kind enough to have yours truly on the latest episode. So I dropped by the People's Forum and sat down with him for about 50 minutes, and we broke down Hawkeye episode 4 in all its spoiler-filled glory. And it was so much fun to sit and chop it up with him, talking everything about Hawkeye, everything we loved about the episode, and some other things that we think might be coming, and of course some other little Marvel tidbits. So it was awesome. So definitely make sure you check me out on the latest Marvel Cinematic Monday episode, Hawkeye episode 4 spoiler review with my boy Peeps on the People's Forum. You can check that out right here on reddragonsradio.com. Go on over to the webpage and click on the link that says People's Forum, and you'll find that episode right there at the top, and give it some love. It's also streaming on all the other platforms as well if you want to listen to it on Spotify or iTunes or anything else that you wish. So I thought it was a great episode, and it has me on it. So go ahead and check it out, as you should be every week anyway, if you are a Marvel fan. So once again, shout out to my boy Peeps. Thanks for having me on. And man, I'm so excited because in 4 days, it's Spider-Man time, guys. It's finally here. Can you believe it? Tonight is the world premiere. The social media reactions will probably be posted later tonight. And I hope that they are glowing with excitement, because could you imagine if the social media reactions come out and they're like, ooh, this movie's not very good? It would be a little scary if that is the case. And I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be fantastic, and I am super stoked for it. So we will probably be doing an Am I on the Air quick bite, rolling down the non-spoiler quick reactions just to get you guys pumped. And so that's the plan right now. So keep an eye out on that. Make sure you subscribe subscribe to Am I on the Air Quick Bites. It is a separate podcast feed, so make sure you subscribe to that so you don't miss an episode. So, but very excited. I'll be there on the preview night Thursday, watching it in Prime in 3D. I haven't seen a 3D movie in quite some time, so it's going to be pretty cool to see something like Spider-Man and the multiverse, and with Doctor Strange's magic in 3D. I think it's going to be pretty damn tight. So very, very excited for Spider-Man. I already got 2 tickets for this thing because I'm going to see it on that preview night, and then I'm going to go again this weekend and take my daughter to see it. And I'm so stoked, so stoked. So Spidey, No Way Home, baby, in just a couple days. All right, guys, let's get to the non-spoiler reviews, all right? Up first is the latest original movie over on Netflix, and this one is called The Unforgivable. When a woman is released from prison after serving a sentence for a violent crime and re-enters a society that refuses to forgive her past. So this one here stars Sandra Bullock, and not only Sandra Bullock, but it has Viola Davis. It's got Vincent D'Onofrio. John Bernthal is in this thing as well. A very strong cast here, and basically Sandra Bullock, man, the movie starts off with her getting out of prison, and there's been some craziness that has gone down, and it looks like she has killed a cop, and it looks like she was doing it in self-defense. People were trying to come and take her little sister away from her, and she was trying to protect her, and so when she comes out, she has a hard time kind of adapting to life and society because people look at her as a cop killer. And this was a very heavy movie. It really, really was. It's a drama. It's a thriller. Sandra Bullock, very subdued in this movie here. I mean, not your typical Sandra Bullock. But I thought everybody was fantastic from an acting standpoint. And the movie starts off very, very slow. It took me a bit to really kind of get into it. I was a little regretting turning it on, I'll be honest, when the first 30, 45 minutes went by. I'm like, okay, let's go. But the story starts to go and it picks up, and it's, at the end of the day, this is just one of those good one-time watches. This is never a movie I'd ever want to pop back on and watch again. But that's not to knock this film. It's just the way it is. It's just one of those heavy type of films that there's not really much replay value on it. But it is a very solid drama, especially for being a Netflix film. So I would recommend you check it out if you like dramas. If you like dramas, I really do think you'll enjoy this one. I thought Vincent D'Onofrio was fantastic in this. John Bernthal was really strong. Viola Davis, who's always great. So, it worked. It worked for me. So I would give this one 3 out of 5 stars. It's worth a shot, especially since you don't got to leave your house and you can just flip on Netflix. So that is The Unforgivable, now streaming. And then real quick, the new TV show of the week that I watched is the new Sex and the City revival, which is now titled And Just Like That. And Just Like That, which is basically a new chapter in the Sex and the City. So, of course, this is the big revival that is on HBO Max. And I didn't watch Sex and the City when it aired originally. I've seen episodes here and there because I always had a girlfriend at the time that seemed to be into this show, so I would watch episodes here and there. So I'm familiar with the characters, and I've seen the movies. So I had a decent idea going into this, and my wife is a big Sex and the City fan, so she was very excited to check out this revival. And I said, you know what? For the sake of the podcast, I will sit down and I will watch this revival. And Just Like That. Sarah Jessica Parker's back and her friends, except for Samantha. Yes, Samantha is not around in this revival. And they do talk about that a little bit, so I was glad that they mentioned it. The first 2 episodes are streaming right now, so I've seen the first 2 episodes, and it's just okay. Episode 1 ends with a big kind of moment that has a lot of people pissed off, to be honest. A lot of big fans of the show are like, how dare you, in the first episode? And it's funny, because I'll tell you, my wife saw it coming 2 minutes into the episode, and I was like, you're crazy, and sure enough, it happened, and I was like, wow, okay. Good call. I guess I'm just maybe not in tune to this show as much as she is. But what bugged me about this show, as any of these revivals tend to do when it's many, many years later, the show seemed to harp on how much older they were. Oh, we're so much older. Oh, I got back pain. Oh, I got to wear glasses now. Oh, I have a hearing aid. Oh, my hair is gray. Like, it was just so much of we're older. It's like, okay, I get it. It's 20 years later, it's 15 years later, whatever the case may be. You're older, we get it, but they had to keep reminding us of how much older they were. So that was a pain in the ass. And you know what? Honestly, Samantha was my favorite character, so not having her in the show seems very, very weird. So, but you know what? It's okay, though. I didn't think it was horrible, these 2 episodes, and I'm curious to see where it goes as this revival. So we'll see how it rolls out. But and just like that, the new Sex and the City is now streaming. It will be weekly episodes, but the first 2 are available right now on HBO Max. So there you go. That's my reviews that I got for you guys. We have The Unforgivable on Netflix, 3 out of 5. And just like that on HBO Max. So let's talk box office, guys. So the top 10 box office for the weekend. Coming in number 10 is Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Number 9 is Dune. Number 8 is Christmas with the Chosen. Number 7 is Clifford the Big Red Dog. Number 6 is Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. Number 5 is Eternals. Number 4 is House of Gucci. Number 3 is Ghostbusters Afterlife. Number 2 is Encanto. And number 1 in its debut is West Side Story. But the sad part about it is yes, it's number 1, but it only made $10.5 million. Ouch. Encanto, in its 3rd week, almost beat West Side Story. $10.5 million on a $100 million budget. This movie is a massive bomb. I don't know any other way to cut it. And it really is worrying people in Hollywood about musicals, because we had In the Heights over the summer, and that did not do very good. I think that made $12 million in its debut on another big budget, and nobody went to see it. And In the Heights bombed, and it was a great movie. So I don't know what's going on at musicals lately, but it's a little worrisome, and I don't know if we're going to be getting very many at this pace. I know that they're making the Wicked musical. We'll see if that one can break the curse. But right now, man, ouch. West Side Story, $10.5 million. But that's your box office, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get into our news of the week, I want to let you know that today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. So I want to take a moment to talk about BetterHelp. Is there something preventing you from achieving your goals? What interferes with your happiness? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Connect in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient, and you can start communicating in just under 48 hours. You know, we're seeing a lot of people these days struggle being able to talk to someone, to open up, to talk about their life. And this is giving people an option to do it and get some help. Go check out betterhelp.com/listener. It's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. You can send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so they can make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. The service is available for clients worldwide. Find the particular expertise you need online. Don't limit yourself to the counselors located near you. Licensed professional counselors, they are specialized in things like depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem. Anything you share is confidential. It's convenient, it's professional, it's affordable, and you can check out all the testimonials posted on their website. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today, and as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/listener. Over 1 million people have already taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/listener. So I want to thank BetterHelp so much for sponsoring tonight's episode of Am I on the Air? Thank you, thank you, thank you, and get the help that you deserve. Okay, guys, let's switch gears and let's get on over to our news of the week. So, we got the first trailer for Sonic 2. That's right, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And right before the trailer came out, we got confirmation that the character Tails, who popped up in the little mid-credit scene on the first movie, Tails will be voiced by Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who, from what I understand, voiced the character in the video games and some of the cartoons. So very, very cool that they got her back to voice Tails in the upcoming sequel. And the trailer is great. I really dug the trailer. Sonic was one of those movies that I had no want or need to see. And then it came out, my daughter wanted to see it, and I took her to the theater, and I ended up walking out being like, damn, that actually wasn't too bad. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, it was funny, and it was great. My daughter loved it, and we had a great time. So looking very forward to Sonic 2, which I believe drops in theaters in April. So very excited about that. Kyle Richards is set to reprise Lindsay Wallace in Blumhouse's Halloween Ends. So we saw her come back in Halloween Kills, and she will return again for Halloween Ends. The Sex Lives of College Girls Season 2 is officially greenlit over on HBO Max. Apple TV Plus has nabbed the rights to Adam McKay's Bad Blood picture with Jennifer Lawrence. Sylvester Stallone is in talks to star in Kansas City, which will be a new series for Paramount Plus. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a crime drama series, man. Can't wait to see Sly on Paramount Plus. We have the first trailer for Gold, which stars Zac Efron as he guards treasure in a new survival thriller film. Black Adam, we got some first look photos that Dwayne The Rock Johnson as the anti-hero, and you can check that out, man. I can't wait till we get a teaser. We get a first good look at that souped up super suit. I'm looking forward to that. Nick Offerman joining The Last of Us, so very cool there. I know that that's going to be pretty awesome as he joins Pedro Pascal in that show. Amy Pascal, who's the producer on the Sony Spider-Man films and the Spider-Man universe, has confirmed that Venom 3 is in the planning stages. So they are working on Venom 3, which is no shocker there. Big money makers for them. Barbara Broccoli, who owns the rights to James Bond, says she doesn't think a woman should play James Bond. And I know a lot of people agree with that, including my buddy Geeky Pat, who's a very big James Bond fan and does not agree that it should be a female. And I understand it's James Bond, right? Like, if you want to do a female character, that's well and good. Do a spin-off and let's follow another agent. We don't need to turn James Bond into a female, so I totally understand that. So that's just coming from Barbara Broccoli. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is confident that we'll see Black Adam face off against Superman at some point, and I hope it's Henry Cavill. That would be an awesome showdown at some point. There's a new animated comedy called Strays, and they just added Will Ferrell, Jamie Foxx, and Will Forte to the voice cast. We have the first trailer for Operation Fortune, which is Jason Statham's new movie that Guy Ritchie directed, and looks pretty much like every other Jason Statham, Guy Ritchie movie, and that's not a bad thing. It looks fun. It looks like it's got some good action, some good humor, so I'm down for Operation Fortune. We have your first teaser trailer for Season 2 of Superman and Lois, so check that out. Power Ghost has been Book 2 has been renewed for Season 3 over on Starz. So congratulations there to Power Book 2 Ghost, which has been renewed for Season 3 on Starz. Outer Banks has also been renewed for Season 3. Congratulations to Dwayne The Rock Johnson winning the People's Choice Award for the People's Champion Award. That's my boy The Rock right there. Black Widow along with Shang-Chi are among the top winners of the night. You can check out the article to see the full list of winners there. Thandie Newton is in talks to join Channing Tatum in Magic Mike's Last Dance. That's right. She's in talks to take the female lead role opposite Channing Tatum in the third Magic Mike film. Henry Golding is set to star in a new TV adaptation of Dean Koontz's Nameless. Steve Zahn has joined the cast of the limited series drama George and Tammy. The second South Park post-COVID special is coming, and it's actually coming in just 3 days. December 16th is when you can see South Park post-COVID, COVID Returns, premiering officially on Paramount Plus. So I did like the post-COVID special. We just reviewed it on the last episode of Am I on the Air last week. So get ready for part 2, which is South Park post-COVID, COVID Returns, premiering on December 16th. Regina Hicks is teaming up with the Obamas for a new Netflix comedy series. Kristen Bell is leading Netflix's new dark comedy miniseries, The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. I miss awesome titles like that, that are like these spoof, dark comedy kind of movies that they're making fun of these, adaptations. I love this title, man. The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. There you go. And I love Kristen Bell. This will probably be pretty damn funny. Grand Theft Auto Online is bringing in digital Dr. Dre for a new storyline. I love that. Tony Hale will play 2 characters in the upcoming Hocus Pocus 2. We have a featurette for The Matrix Resurrections that highlights Neo and Trinity's epic love story. So this was pretty cool to watch. Chris O'Dowd is set to star in Apple TV Plus's new comedy series, The Big Door Prize. A Walker prequel is in development at the CW. Did we really need this? Did we? Jared Padalecki is going to executive produce. So yes, a prequel series in development at the CW for Walker. We have the first Hotel Transylvania Transformania trailer now that it's officially coming to Amazon Prime Video. Remember, it got bought out by Prime, and they're going to release it on Prime next month in January. So check out the first, which basically this trailer is the theatrical trailer. They just took off the theatrical stuff and said, coming to Amazon Prime. The rest of the trailer seemed like it was exactly the same. So there you go there. Snowpiercer Season 3 trailer. We got that for the upcoming Season 3 on TNT. So you can check that out. We have the poster for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 up on our social media, so you can see that. Avatar producer gives details about the upcoming sequel. From what we're hearing, it'll be based around Jake and oh my god, what was Zoe Saldana's character name? Natari or something? It's about their family is what the big focus of the sequels will be. Chloe Grace Moretz says she's open to returning as Hit Girl if they want to do a Kick-Ass 3. I would love to see a Kick-Ass 3. Get Aaron Taylor Johnson back. Bring Chloe Grace back as Hit Girl. She was so good in that. And especially in that original movie. Oh my god. I would love to see Kick-Ass 3. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right. Boba Fett returns to Tatooine with a vengeance in the first trailer for the Book of Boba Fett, which premieres on Disney Plus on December 29th. We're getting closer and closer. Amanda Steinberg is eyed as the lead for Disney Plus's Star Wars series, The Acolyte. Law and Order revival is underway. You could now check out the first photos from the season 21 set. They are currently filming, so that's pretty awesome there. Over on the Jeopardy side, Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings are set to host through the end of season 38. The Walker spinoff, by the way, is going to be called Walker Independence. So there you go. That is the CW prequel spinoff, Walker Independence. Invasion over on Apple TV Plus has been renewed for a second season. I want to see this show, and somehow I keep forgetting it's been on, but it looks like it's really good, and it's coming back for a second season, so very happy about that. I'll definitely be checking out Invasion. April 8th is when Sonic 2 comes out, so get ready there. It's going to be hitting theaters with Ben Schwartz, of course, returning as the voice of Sonic, Idris Elba doing the voice of Knuckles, along with James Marsden and Jim Carrey returning for their live-action counterparts. A Wonder Woman video game has been announced, and that is in development. They showed that on the Game Awards. Also at the Game Awards was some new Star Wars stuff. Star Wars Eclipse, excuse me, which looks fantastic, but now I'm hearing that game might be years away, so don't get ready for Eclipse too fast. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game is coming also from the team that did the Friday the 13th game, so that'd be pretty cool, especially if they keep that same kind of style. Very sad about this one. Cowboy Bebop, canceled by Netflix after just one season. What a bummer, man. I really liked Cowboy Bebop. I thought they did a great job with it. I'm still not done with it. I'm over halfway through, but I'm enjoying it, and it's a bummer to hear that it's been canceled after just one season. The producers and showrunners said they had some great ideas for season 2, and now they'll never get to do it, and that's very unfortunate. Christopher Nolan's upcoming film Oppenheimer has added Florence Pugh and Rami Malek along with Benny Safdie to the cast. We, of course, love Florence Pugh, love Rami Malek, so that's going to be some great additions there. This movie from Christopher Nolan, which I really don't have any interest in, but this cast continues to get bigger and bigger. It's going to make it hard to avoid when it comes out, that's for sure. Seth Rogen and Elle Fanning are in talks to join the Chippendales film. Thora Birch has exited Tim Burton's Wednesday series. She supposedly had some personal issues to attend to, so she had to leave the series. Universal Films are looking to debut on Peacock as early as 45 days following their theatrical release. So this is something I told y'all would be coming because Paramount Plus is doing this, right? Paramount Pictures puts the movie in theaters and then it's going to hit Paramount Plus within about 45 days after the theatrical window. So that seems to be the new rollout, right? We're going to go exclusive to theaters, and after about 45 days, boom, it's going to hit streaming, and that's what Universal is going to do. So everybody's got their little niche, and Peacock will be Universal. So those big Universal movies will debut on Peacock as early as 45 days following their theatrical release. So very, very big there. Lots of movies. This starts in 2022, so get ready for that. Okay. Winning Time. We have the first teaser trailer for that, which is HBO Max's Lakers series from Adam McKay. Netflix's All the Light We Cannot See has just cast newcomer Aria Mia Liberty to the cast. CW has released their mid-season premiere schedule, so you can see when all your favorite shows are coming back. Cobra Kai Season 4 trailer has dropped, and oh yeah, it looks awesome, and we heading back to the All Valley Karate Tournament. This, of course, Season 4 will debut on Netflix December 31st, 2021. Get ready for it, baby. I am stoked on that. Thor Love and Thunder will be scored by and composed by Michael Giacchino, who has done a lot of Marvel films, so great addition there. Speaking of Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth returns as Tyler Rake in a first look picture from Extraction 2, which is now currently filming. Leverage Redemption has been renewed for Season 2 over on IMDb TV. We have the Season 6 trailer for Billions, so you can check that out. Mark Hamill and Carla Gugino have joined Mike Flanagan's upcoming Netflix thriller, The Fall of the House of Usher. Resident Alien Season 2 is set to premiere in January, and it will be split into 2 parts. I loved Resident Alien. This was one of my favorite shows of 2021. If you did not see this show, you need to watch it. It's Alan Tudyk at his greatest. He plays an alien who takes up a human's body, and he's very awkward, and it's just hilarious, and I loved it. This show was so good. I had no expectations for it, and then watched it and immediately fell in love. One of the best shows of the year, and I'm so happy the Season 2 is coming out in like a month, so I am ready for it. It aired originally on Sci-Fi, but you can also watch it on Peacock now if you want to catch up on Season 1. So check out Resident Alien and get ready for Season 2 in January, and it's going to be 2 parts, so we'll get some more than we did last time, which is awesome. SNL's Anna Dresden, Mike Judge, and Greg Daniels have been setting a star-studded animated comedy over on Freeform. It's going to be called Praise Petey, so get ready for that. All right, we have the poster for Cobra Kai Season 4. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. We have that up on our social media. We also have, let's see here, the first look teaser trailer for Halo. That's right. Remember the Halo, the video game? Well, Halo, the series, is officially streaming in 2022 exclusively on Paramount Plus, and you can check out the first teaser trailer for it, and it looks awesome. I want to thank Insomniac Games for doing an update on Spider-Man PS5, which has given free downloads of the 2 new Spider-Man suits from Spider-Man No Way Home. His new tech suit and his new black and gold suit you can get for free on the game, man. So I played this the other night, and those suits look so cool. So I'm so happy that even though the game is basically dead and they haven't put anything out in years, they're basically still updating it for the fans to give us some nice little treats like this, and that's awesome. Netflix has released the trailer for The Silent Sea, which is the new Korean thriller that is coming to Netflix. Tom Hanks is set to guest star in Paramount Plus's Yellowstone prequel 1883. Netflix's The Fall of the House of Usher, which we just talked about, has added 21 total cast members. So you can check out the full list on our social media there if you're interested. Roku has released the trailer for The Now, which is Dave Franco and Bill Murray's new comedy series. I can't believe this is coming to Roku. Very interesting. Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, they have a new movie coming out called Deep Water. And it was supposed to be in theaters next month. And then it got pulled from the release schedule. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of weird. I wonder why. Then I saw it was 20th Century Studios. And I said, I bet you it's going to go straight to streaming. But at the time, just a couple days ago, they said, no, we're just going to pull it from the schedule. We're going to figure out another date to drop it. And then now today, we find out that, yes, it is going straight to streaming and will be a Hulu exclusive now. So it's going to be a Hulu original movie. And that is, once again, called Deep Water, starring Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, who we all love so much. And from my understanding, this is an erotic thriller. So I'm really looking forward to this movie now and can't wait to see it over on Hulu. So that's why it's going to Hulu and not Disney Plus, because we got this. So very excited to check it out, and congratulations for it going to Hulu. So we'll get to check it out there. We got everything revealed at the Game Awards 2021, so check that out. Marvel Studios has announced that Eternals is coming to Disney Plus on January 12th. So get ready. We are less than a month away that you can watch Eternals, even in the expanded IMAX ratio, on Disney Plus January 12th. So get ready for that. I can't wait to watch Eternals again. I think it'll be awesome. We have the Season 2 trailer for A Very British Scandal, starring Claire Foy and Paul Bettany. We have news that Aquaman is officially wrapped filming. That's right, Jason Momoa announced that Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, is officially done filming. At least for now. I'm sure they'll do some pickups later. But for now, the man's in the can. We're getting ready to do some Aquaman. Can't wait to see some footage for that. We have a new trailer for the Suicide Squad video game, which looks awesome. The backup plan for Spider-Man No Way Home was a Kraven the Hunter story. That's right. So if we didn't get what we got, it would have been a Kraven movie. But now we know we're getting Kraven solo film with Aaron Taylor Johnson. So that'll be interesting. Phantom of the Opera adaptation based on Gaston Leroux's novel has officially landed at Universal Pictures. Let's see here. Sophia Bush and Jason Isaacs compete for OR supremacy in the first trailer for Good Sam, so you can check that out now. Cameron Manheim is joining the Law & Order revival as the successor to Lieutenant Van Buren. The Kate McKinnon, she returned to SNL this past weekend, and she missed the first 7 episodes of the season, but she's back, and she was back for the Billie Eilish episode that aired this past Saturday. I watch SNL every weekend, but this weekend was so busy I didn't get a chance to yet, so I'll probably check it out tonight, but looking forward and glad to hear Kate McKinnon is back. We have the first trailer for Monarch, which pits Susan Sarandon versus Anna Frail versus Beth Ditto in Fox's country music drama, There's Only One Queen. So you can check that out. Coming soon to Fox. We got an article up with the writers of Cowboy Bebop in their quick cancellation. He said, we had so much cool shit planned for season 2. That's another bummer, man, when you just have it all mapped out and then it just gets yanked from underneath you. 6 Feet Under, which was a big show on HBO that ran from 2001 to 2005, is now getting a follow-up show in the works over on HBO. So it's in the very early stages, but it looks like 6 Feet Under will be returning. So that'd be interesting to see how that develops. Over the weekend, a supposed poster dropped for Thor Love and Thunder, which looks incredible, but we don't know the validity of it. Some people say it's legit. Some people think it's fan art. Who knows? But I'm going to hope it's real because it looks fantastic. And I loved it. So we posted it up on our Twitter page so you can check that out. Warner Brothers reportedly deciding between 2 cuts of the Batman. Ooh, drama over here. Supposedly one cut will feature a character that they want to dive into a little bit more, and the other cut completely takes it out. So it just depends what direction they want to go. I've heard some rumors. I'd be interested to see which direction they really take on this one here. Still heard nothing but great things about it, so we'll see what cut they go with. Hopefully the other cut will be on the Blu-ray or the digital release. I would love to see it if they want to give it to us, but we'll see. All right. Let's see here. We have the first trailer for Fantastic Beast, The Secrets of Dumbledore. That's right, that dropped earlier today. So for all of you Harry Potter heads and Fantastic Beast fans, the new trailer has dropped with Mads Mikkelsen replacing Johnny Depp. So you can check that out. I really don't care about these movies, but this is for y'all, not for me. Author and screenwriter of Interview with the Vampire, Anne Rice, has unfortunately passed away at the age of 80. So man, over 40 novels published. And I know they're putting all her work into AMC Plus, so it sucks that she doesn't get to see that come to fruition. But rest in peace, Anne Rice. We have the first full poster for Scream, and what's cool about this poster is it says the killer is on this poster. So there you go. We got about 10 people on the poster, and we know one of them is the killer. What's your favorite scary movie? But yeah, cool poster, man. Check it out. And the new Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore will hit theaters on April 15th, 2022. We also have the first trailer for Naomi, which is the new CW superhero show, so check that out. Speaking of CW and superheroes, a Gotham Knights series is officially in development from Greg Berlanti and team. We don't know what it will consist of, but it looks like it will be a live-action show, kind of taking place after Batman is murdered and his peeps try to avenge him. So we'll see what happens with Gotham Knights. This could be really, really cool, but hopefully they do it a little bit better than CW style. This is a show I wish was announced on HBO Max. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Universal's upcoming rom-com film Marry Me with Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson is set to debut in theaters and will be on Peacock as well. That's right, day and date they're doing on both of these, which is so funny because this movie was supposed to come out earlier this year, and they pushed it back because they didn't want to, put it out during COVID, and they didn't want to put it in the theater, and they didn't want to skip, they didn't want to go straight to streaming. So they made all these changes, and then here we are. It's going to go in theaters and on streaming anyway. So how pointless that this movie was even pushed back. But yes, I think it looks cute. I am looking forward to this movie. I will probably watch it at home on Peacock. So glad to see I'll have a choice to do that. So there you go. It'll be in theaters too, but also on Peacock, same day and date. Marry Me with Owen Wilson and Jennifer Lopez. It's old money versus new money in HBO's trailer for The Gilded Age. Henry Cavill says he's interested in being a part of the upcoming Amazon series for Mass Effect. That would be awesome. We already know we got him as The Witcher. Do we want him in Mass Effect too? Hell yeah, because Henry Cavill is the man, and we need him back as Superman, but I'll take him in anything else at this time. We have the exclusive Miss Willoughby and the Haunted Bookshop trailer that is officially dropped as of today. We have the trailer for Eve of the Daleks, which is the Doctor Who New Year's special, so check that out. We have some first look photos at The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is the new Nicolas Cage movie where he plays himself, so check that out. We have the season 3 trailer for Servant. Be careful what you wish for. Encanto is hitting digital in December, and Blu-ray is planned for February. That is a fast turnaround, man. This month. This month for digital, and then Blu-ray in February. That's crazy. This hasn't even been in theaters for a month yet. It's already going to get a digital release. The upcoming Roland Emmerich movie Moonfall has released the first 5 minutes of the movie. You can watch it right now. It's on our Twitter page. Check it out. Diary of a Future President has been canceled after just 2 seasons on Disney Plus. So you can, unfortunately, that is gone. You could read the series creator's statement regarding it, as it will not return for season 3. Another show being canceled after just 2 seasons is the show Bigger, which is on BET Plus. Also ending in early 2022 is the Dr. Oz show. That's right, he's ending it early 2022. We don't have an exact date on that yet. We have the TV nominees for the Golden Globes 2022. Check that out if you're interested. It will be held on January 9th, but not on TV. So keep that in mind. Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent are set to explore a 1993 trial in a upcoming Stars anthology. That's right. Murder Was the Case is the second project in the A Moment in Time franchise. And that, my friends, is the news of the week. We did it. We did it in a very nice under 40-minute time frame. There you go. Guys, keep an eye out once again for the Am I on the Air quick bites. I really do want to drop one for the Spider-Man No Way Home reactions when they hit, so keep an eye out for that. I promise you it will be spoiler free. I will not give anything away on that. I'll go through them personally first, so I don't read anything that I don't want to give away. But check that out. Make sure you subscribe to that. AmIOnTheAir.com is our official webpage. Make sure you bookmark that. It's got all our social media. It's got all our podcasts. Everything's right there. AmIOnTheAir.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Follow us on Twitter at AmIOnTheAir. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. Make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. If Apple Podcasts ain't your thing, you can subscribe to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Podcasts. We're all over the place. Make sure you subscribe. You should also subscribe to us on TikTok. I do video reviews on TikTok. Check it out and subscribe to us. TikTok, Am I on the Air? Instagram, Am I on the Air? YouTube, Am I on the Air? Search on all your social media and just follow Am I on the Air wherever you find fitting. And shout out to our great affiliates at RedDragonsRadio.com, always streaming us on demand, RedDragonsRadio.com. Follow on Twitter at RedDragonsRadio. That'll do it for me on this Monday, December the 13th. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great week, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye, everybody. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!